Welcome back to Topical Tuesday with me, Nimesh Patel. It's been almost a month. I've been on the road for the last 2-3 weeks. Where'd I go? Austin to LA to Irvine to Ontario to Tulsa to Seattle to Oklahoma City to Dallas. Everywhere. You're like, oh man, it must be great being a road company. No, man, it's awful. You have food in Tulsa? Shout out to the Diddy diner. Beyond that, I don't know what the hell's in Tulsa. I don't know what you're doing in Tulsa. Anyway, we have stuff to talk about. Today is May 20th, 2024. First thing, this might be the last Topical Tuesday because my friend Asif and I are bringing back Gucci Turban podcast, as some of you may know about. We'll be relaunching fairly soon. Who knows how long. I'll be off the road in August, and so we'll be winding up and preparing and really developing it. Last time we just kind of went at it. This time we'll put some effort in and get some better production value, because last time we shot it on like an iPhone basically with a very low film grade, and this time we'll make some magic happen, probably right here in this quote-unquote studio of ours. But anyway, we'll be talking about things like the Iranian president dying in a helicopter crash. Look, I don't know what it means for Iran that the prime minister and the president are dead. I have no idea. I do know that this is what happens when you believe in God too much. Bro, this thick fog, bro, just take a walk. Or, maybe sit, pray to God that the fog clears. Not, oh no, God will take us through this dense-ass fog. Kobe didn't make it. What makes you think you're going to make it? R.I.P., I guess, I don't know. They're probably not good guys from what I gather. So, rest in whatever it is makes you, the viewer, happy about them. They're dead. I don't know what it means. Probably not good for the region. Maybe the United States will send in some special forces. We can force a coup. Now's the time to strike. Iran could be a democracy by the end of this sentence. Not gonna happen. ICC, Indian Cultural Club, is charging Benjamin Netanyahu and the leader of Hamas with war crimes. That's how the ICC, where I grew up, that was the Indian Cultural Club. Shout out to Parsippany High School, Parsippany Hills High School, all the high schools that have Indian Cultural Clubs. Good job for bringing these two war criminals to justice. ICC. I mean, Netanyahu, the leader of Hamas, I did not know this. His name was, one of the leaders' names is Yahya Sinwar. Like, what a name for a guy that is a war criminal. Yahya Sinwar. I mean, it's made to be arrested. And Benjamin Netanyahu, obviously participating in committing the big G. I've been hesitant to say stuff about the situation in the Middle East because the algorithm no likey. It reads everything and it suppresses everything. And, my bread and butter is converting what you're seeing into ticket sales. And if you don't see me, then you're not going to come see me. That being said, I had to say a lot on stage. But again, it doesn't go on the internet because of what I just said. But I will say, what I think about a lot is when, like the ICC, when Netanyahu and Yahya Sinwar go to hell, Christian hell, that's where they're both calling it, God is just, then how funny is it going to be when Hitler opens the door? I mean, this is all his fault, as my friend Muhammad Amir would say. His whole situation is all his fault, if you think about it. And it's going to be crazy when he opens the door. He's going to be like, I did not think that this was going to happen. This is beyond my wildest expectation. Just imagine me doing it in a German accent. I'm not going to do it. But him opening the door and greeting a Jew and a Muslim, it'd be like, come on in, take a seat next to Kissinger. You guys can commiserate about how you've destroyed so many generations of people. Shout out to the ICC, Indian Cultural Club. I never made it as president, so I'm good. I don't hold it against him. Diddy definitely did that dit, as we've said before. I'm sure you've seen the beaten video and his subsequent apology for beaten video. First of all, we all know you were guilty, Diddy. There's no need to say, oh, I'm so sorry, I've been going to rehab and all this and that. We know. It doesn't matter. You're only saying it because you got. The video leaked. You should have told us where the hotel was so none of us know. None of us stay there ever again. But leaking that shit, no. Shout out to the hotel for doing that. Good for you. The wildest part of the video outside of, the beating, I'm afraid to walk with a towel on in my own house. To run with a towel with such confidence? How did you do that? Like, And what plays in the video when he's not even holding it? You know, when he's chasing, running down the hole the first time, he's holding that shit. But then he's running back, no grip whatsoever, just supreme belief in his tucking ability. And I guess that's the kind of confidence you gotta have to think you could get away with the violence and disgusting shit you've been committing, Diddy. You know, I listened to Biggie Smalls this morning, but it was a little less enjoyable knowing that you were getting paid off of it. And that makes me feel bad, Diddy. It really does. It really stinks that that's what it means. That you tainted, beyond tainted, like all the awful stuff you've done, all the victims, you know, that aside, obviously that's paramount. But to make it about me, way to ruin music, bro. Who do you think is a bigger beef? Diddy and The Truth or Drake and Kendrick? You know, it's a little late to comment on the Drake and Kendrick thing because obviously, you know, Drake is dead. Kendrick clearly won the battle. Kendrick started, ain't no big three, it's just big me. Drake responds, ain't no big three, it's just big D because he has a big dick. To which Kendrick responded, yes, you put it in little girls. That's the end of the battle. Sorry, you lost, bro. Drake, take the L. Go to Turks and Caicos, wherever it is you go, wherever the legal age of consent is, whatever number you like. And just rest on the beach, bro. Get that V12 on your abs again. Get a tan so you can live up to Kendrick's expectations. I mean, Kendrick bodied the dude. Bodied it. I'm just glad I'm not a rapper, honestly, because if like my arch nemesis like got all the info on me and then like put it out in rhyme form, I have to murder that dude. Like if Hussein called my therapist and was like, Nimesh Patel, parents divorce, couldn't handle it, trust issues from abandonment, I'd be like, hello, Anthrax? Run it back. Yeah. Like that, I would like, he bodied his ass, dude. He bodied him. And, you know, I know there's a bunch of Drake stands, and am still like, I'll listen to Drake if my ego inflated for no reason, but now it's clear that, man, Kendrick is just a better rapper, better at whatever Drake thinks he's trying to do. I posted this on Twitter, and I've realized that like it's a very specific statement, but like when I was listening to the Drake and Kendrick, like the back and forths, and I don't know, with Family Matters, Euphoria, all that stuff, at one point, Kendrick is questioning Drake's blackness, and Drake is telling Kendrick he wants to be white, and to me that just sounds like a bunch of Indian kids in New Jersey arguing back and forth after listening to rap. Like, that statement right there is only worked in places where there's like a heavy Indian population. I realized I tried it in Tulsa and I tried it in Salt Lake City, and it was like crickets. But I know my people. When I did it in Dallas and LA and Irvine, it was like bang, bang, bang. Like everyone understood because everyone knows Indian kids that argue about their own closeness to blackness. And I think I read it somewhere in the comments like, what does this have to do with skin color? It's not like fair and lovely, or it's literally like your closeness to urban culture that they're arguing about. And Indian kids, myself included, have definitely had those arguments. Last but not least, I was at the Tom Brady roast in LA on May 5th. Somebody else saw it live. I was on camera. I did not expect to be on camera. For you guys, if you get an email inviting you to someplace, read the entire email. Don't just be like, all right, cool, I get to go. The bottom of the email said black tie. I did not read that far. I just thought, oh, here's the directions. This is where I got to show up. Do I want a +1? Yes. Bang, bang, bang. Put on a black tee. I got drunk at PJ Palace in LA right before. I had Indian food in my teeth. Pull up. There's mad celebs. People in tuxes and suits. Me, my friend Becky, who was also on camera. Shane Gillis, and a few other people just hoodied out. T-shirts and shit. And then I'm like, pull up. Go to the VIP. Right before the VIP, there's a bar. I'm thinking, oh, let me get a drink before I go in. Not knowing that they're serving free booze in the VIP, I just bought a liter of High Noon, and they put it in a big gold plastic cup. So I'm walking like this around. And I realized, oh, okay, this is the VIP. Cool. I'm saying, where's my table? Where am I sitting? I thought I was going to be sitting in the regular seat. Then they escort us to the VVIP, sit at the table. I put my High Noon liter on the table. Waitress comes around. It's like, we got to put your Heineken in like an adult glass. Put that shit in an adult glass. I chug half of it. I put the other half in like a little, the glass that they have at the table. Roast is killer. Nikki Glazer kills. Kevin Hart kills. Everyone's murdering. Sam J kills. Tony Hinchcliffe kills. Jeff Ross kills. Edelman Grog. Everyone does well. And then Mr. Ben Affleck is a surprise guest. And I don't know if you know Coke Face, but the man was coke jawed out his mind. Go watch it with that information. If you see it, you'll see it. Yeah. That's Coke Face. And he had it in full. And normally it wouldn't matter, but if you listen to what he's saying, like, oh, that's celebrity grade yayo. They should have kept Kim Kardashian being booed in and cut the entirety of Ben Affleck's set. Or what would have been really funny is if they took the booing that Kim got and put it to Ben Affleck's set and just showed him powering through, because the man had no self-awareness about him bombing. Man, he was bombing. Like, all of us were like, is it playing? Like, this is bad. Like, where's J-Lo? I mean, he's probably doing lines off of J-Lo's ass. If that's what I would be doing. And then it makes sense. Good job, Ben. But if that's not why you would like that, bro, like, take the help from writers. I know a lot of the writers that wrote on the ropes, like, they are murderers. As you can see, Edelman killed, Gronk killed, Tom Brady killed. Where's Matt Damon? You probably said no to Matt Damon. Like, bro, like, just one joke would have been good. 0 jokes. And then the people are like, are Ben and J-Lo in trouble? Yes. She probably saw that roast too. I was like, bro, you need help. Shout out to J-Lo. Listen, I'm a happily married man, but I'm here. I can write a joke and deliver a joke. I could do coke draw if you need. I mean, they're both in trouble for what I get. I don't know what's going on with them. But Ben Affleck, bro, like, I hope sometimes after you bomb, what happens is people tell you that it wasn't that bad. They were lying to you. That was arguably one of the worst sets I've ever seen for anybody. Like, open mic down. Like, there's open micers that would have gotten a chuckle out of. Even like, if you acknowledge how poorly you were doing, they would have gotten a laugh. But we were all like sobered up after that. All of us were like, yo, what, bro? That was crazy. Luckily, Peyton Manning saved the day afterwards. Like, he was the actual surprise guest. Dunkin' Donuts and cocaine is a bad combination, Ben. And you proved that. You must have taken a wild shit after that one, dude. God damn. Anyway, I know it's a little late to comment on all that. But shout out to everyone else on the roast. Nikki obviously bodied it, set of the night. Tony Hinchcliffe had an insane set. Sam J had the most natural of the sets in terms of that's who she is as a stand-up. And then Kevin Hart delivered "Fuck You, Tom" perfectly every time. Like, every time. Fuck you, Tom. Like, it was so, man, flawless. Anyway, that's it for Topical Tuesday here at Casa de Patel. This may or may not be the last one, but only because Gucci Turbo is coming back, and that would be redundant. It'd be great to have Asif here talking shit alongside with me because he's smart. Shout out to the Indian Cultural Club. See y'all later. This is Topical Tuesday. Peace out. I'm Nimesh. Have a good evening.